Okay, let's just check everything's working fine, and then we can get started. Just clear my throat as I've got to do a bit of reading out loud and stuff, so yeah, it looks to be working fine. Okay, so let's go on. The troll working the door might be the shortest you've ever seen. Oh, pardon me, and the thickest. Despite the pounding music and the writhing bodies, his face is buried in a comic book. He looks up and gives you a courteous once-over and sighs. Welcome to the Das Castle House. I never learned German, so the pronunciation's probably awful. Now under new management again. There's no cover. Just go in and get your fix. That's Kroner at the bar over there. He'll take care of you. He buries his nose back in the comic book while tapping a meaty thumb on the black plastic slung from his belt. A high-powered stun gun. Just play nice, or you'll meet here Zappy. Have fun. I'm looking for someone, maybe you know him. He keeps his nose in his comic book, I doubt it. This place is filled with interesting people just dying to meet you, so go meet them. Think any of these interesting people might know him? The troll sighs, I have no idea. Frank's watching the floor tonight, ask him, just don't expect an answer. Find a way to access the hotel area. Music out here on the floor is way too loud for comfort. The scene going down at the bar is even louder. The dealer on duty stands impassively behind the bar. A desperate looking young woman is pleading with him, apparently to little effect. Alright, psych. I'm going to explain how this works to you one more time. I get my cash, and you get your cram. No cash, no cram, period. But I need it. Kroner, come on. Her words come out in a desperate whine. Pale skin, sunken eyes, a trembling lip, all point to the early symptoms of withdrawal. And I have the cash, I totally do. It's up in my room, but you guys won't let me up there to get it. Hotel's under new management, beautiful. You don't have a room anymore. Whatever was up there, you might as well forget about it. But that was all I had. And I, have to get right soon. Well, maybe we can work out a trade. Cram for services. Services? Understanding slowly shows on the young woman's face. Her eyes go wide. Come on, Kroner. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Do you want cram or not? He sets her jaw, a look of disgust on her pallid face. That ain't gonna happen, chummer. Not now, not ever. The bartender shrugs. I'll give you about half an hour before the shakes set in. When that happens, you know where to find me. He turns to another customer with a smirk, leaving the desperate young woman crumpled against the bar. Psych. Looks up at you. Look of abject misery plasters across her face. Leave me alone, okay? I've got problems to deal with. Sounds like the new management stole your property. Answer some questions for me and I'll help you get it back. Really? That'll be incredible. Her lips struggle upwards into a facsimile of a smile. I really need that money. I left some things up there too, personal stuff. I can be very discreet. My stuff should be up in room 304. That's where me and Najah and Sarah were staying until, well, I'll be waiting right here when you get back down. So, what do you need to know? Have you heard of a guy named Green Winters? No, I don't think. Oh wait, yeah. I bumped into him a few days ago. I remember because his name sounds like some kind of chewing gum. I don't think I remember seeing him leave, so he's probably holed up in his room. I'm pretty sure there's still some people up there, the ones the gang has missed. I hear they locked themselves in. What can you tell me about the layout of the hotel? Well, it's a nice enough place, you know, for a factory. Let's see. Well, okay, the second floor is security station. Lots of high-tech stuff up there. Then I've heard stories about a penthouse level. Something about a sealed vault. There's supposed to be something really valuable in there, but nobody knows what it is. Doesn't stop them from talking about it though. Thanks, you've been very helpful. Sure thing, just hurry back with my stuff, okay? I really, really need it. Just gonna have a chat with Frank. Okay. Pin to the floor manager's too expensive for this neighbourhood and too baggy to be his suit. His name Frank. Yeah, what do you need? Reluctantly, he shifts his attention away from the Elvis dancer swaying in front of him. I need to get into the hotel. Hotel's closed. We're fumigating up there, you know, for bugs. Look, buddy, closed is closed, and that's what we are. He licks his lips and turns his attention back to the dancer. She maintains her 1,000-metre stare over his head. Now take your business to the bar or take it outside. Let's try and use the corporate etiquette. Business, huh? Frank pauses for a moment, considering. Look, we don't want any corporate trouble around here. Neither do we. Frank looks from you to Dietrich to Iger to Glory and back to you. Then he fumbles to his pocket for something. Okay, right, the elevator's open. Just try to keep things quiet up there, okay? You'll never know we were here. Go exploring. Exploration. Okay. Let's have a look. Fire Dania safe. Philco Diner safe. Computer control system version 2 access safe. I don't know password, so we'll leave that alone. $250 New Yen, not bad. Not a bad start to my raiding of the hotel. Section of wall seems to be buckling under its own weight. The aging wallpaper that lines the rest of the hallway has long since peeled away, revealing the structure of the wall underneath. While the underlying structure is reinforced with steel support stretch, you can see signs of rust and metal fatigue everywhere. The entire wall looks like it could give way if enough force was applied. Shoulder detect the wall. We slam into the wall and it gives way with a crunch. Searching through clutter on the desk, you find a small synth leather-bound journal. Leafing through the pages, the book reveals a couple of entries, each scrawled in frantic, barely legible handwriting with crude doodles filling up the margins. Read the first entry. Okay. I know Eddie's up to something. Like, I heard him today talking to that guy who works in the kitchen, asking him where the cleaning supplies was at. I've seen Eddie's room. The dude never cleaned a day in his life. I'm going to follow him tomorrow and figure out what his deal is. Maybe he's just selling mouthwash to the hobos a block down at the old bus depot. Second entry. I knew it, friggin' Eddie. I saw him yesterday. I was on the 3rd floor because the vending machine down here was at a soy calf. So he came up and went over to the out of order latrine. He punched in a code. Didn't know I was watching, did you, Eddie? Well, I ain't so stupid. He put in 2478 and I'm going to stay up and find out what's going on in there. So we've got a code to a bathroom on the 3rd floor. Oh. Good old drink of tea. Very British thing to drink. Oh, a trauma kit, so that means at least if I get beaten to an absolute pulp somewhere through here, I will be rezzed once at least. So security station is 2, so let's go to 3 first. Do not open. Okay. Here we go, here's the toilet, so it's 2487, isn't it? 2487 or 7878? Ah, so he's cooking drugs. Okay. Okay, so this is all silky silk stuff. Okay. What's this then? Destroyed floor. The floor at the end of this room is beginning to cave in. A trickle of light spills through up from the crack in the floorboards from another room below. With a little force she built a big hole. Okay, so that means I can get to the second level. Really itchy hand. There we go. Frightened man. And there's a dead body in the corner. Please don't hurt me, I'm just a line cook. Cook's darting eyes are wide open, and behind them you see pure animal terror. If you let me go, I won't tell anyone, I promise. What are you so afraid of? Wait, you're not with those guys? Well, just take your time, I'm not going to hurt you. I thought you were one of them, you know, the gangers that took over and shot up the place. I worked for the previous owners. When the shooting started, I shut myself in here. Whoever they are, haven't figured out how to overwrite my keys yet. It's been a day and a half, I don't know how much longer I can stay in here. Who's the stiff by the sink? Head chef Felix, he took one in the chest when they raided this floor. I thought I could stop the bleeding, but I couldn't. Right next to a walk-in fridge, make more sense to drag the body in there than leave it under the sink. Yeah, you're probably right. Glances over the body again and swallows hard. That's probably a good idea. It's already starting to smell. Tell me anything about this place. Okay, I know there's some sort of chop shop up on in room 401, like a low-level street dock stuff. I had to live a room service there one day when we were short-staffed. What I saw when they opened the door scared the dreck out of me. People hooked up tubes and stuff. The door code was 5870 if you want to take a look. I need to get moving. Well, are you going to help me out here? I mean, you're not just going to leave me here to die, are you? You're in the kitchen, you have plenty of fresh food and water, you're not going to die. Oh yeah, you're right, I'll just stay here and I'll just stay in here then. Line cook just glanced at the dead chef lying crumpled on the sink with him. Okay, so I'm guessing there's no other way out of here other than through this door. Okay, so if we spread out, enough to give okay, so it looks like they're not coming through, so I need to drag them through. I should drag them through at least. Oh, actually hitting, come on. Oh, come on, actually hit the bastards. This could be going a lot better. I really dislike the amount of grenades they've got on this setting. Here we go. I'm guessing there's still somebody alive then. There we go, murdered. Well, killed, not murdered. Took it a good beating now. Definitely gonna have to go through and make sure everyone's fully healed before the next bit of combat I come into. Now search guest by name. Let's have a look. So if we put in green, currently staying in room 405, read attached notes. The guy in the master suite on 4 has asked me for his room code to be changed again. Paranoid son of a bitch. Anyway, dude who's been renting one of our biggest rooms for months, so I guess I shouldn't complain too much. New code is 1989. Okay. So we now know where he is, which is cool. I haven't picked up a maintenance key fob, so I can open all the maintenance doors on every floor then, I think. Let's go back to the ground floor and let's go give stuff back to Silky Psych. I found my stuff yet. Hand over her belongings, here you go. Or I have, but I think I deserve some credits for my effort, so I can get paid. Let's hand over her belongings. Really, you actually went up there and got things? And got my things? She stares at the items in her hands incredulously. I think that's what I'm meant to say. And she didn't just walk off with them. Wow, and thank you. What can I say? You were going up there. I didn't think. Her lips start to square. Thank you. Oh, hey again. What's up? Cramhut is a rough thing to shake. I know a place that can help you get clean if you're interested. Who said that I wanted to shake anything? She gives you a sour look. Look around, like what you see, of course. You don't. My life is better on Cram. Why would I ever want to stop? The near bottom, when you hit it, is only a place you can goes up. Yeah, maybe, but that makes you think that you're the one to help me. What makes you think anyone can experience, but nobody can help you if you don't want it? Stop it, please. Just stop, okay? I don't need your help, and I don't want it. As strong as Silk's words are, her voice sounds unsure. From the way that she's finishing, you can tell you've struck a nerve. Do you want to wind up working for him? I tell you the same thing I told him. That ain't gonna happen. Maybe not, but in order to keep feeding your habit, you eventually have to wind up doing things you'll regret. All at once, something changes in Sykes' face. She averts her gaze, then pauses for a long moment. Her sweaty hands clench and unclench. Finally, she clears her throat and looks back at you. What you've said, it makes a lot of sense. She blinks, steals a glance back at Krona and shudders. You're right, I need help. I'll take you up on your offer. She'll probably tell you I've tried to clean up before, lots of times, never really worked out. Take the tube back to the Krazerberg, to the Kez they call Kura Bazaar. Look for a man named Samuel, he can help you. She nods eagerly. I'll do that, I will, thank you. It's about time I left this place behind. If I never see another Krona again, it'll be too soon for me. Glad I could help take care of yourself. Okay, so now we want to go up to... It's the 4th floor, isn't it? And I'm going to go... on my way back down, I'll go to all the other floors and grab all the other maintenance rooms, I think. I think I want to go back to the 1st floor at some point and try and get that. If I can find what that chest is. How much damage have I taken? Only 8 points. So yeah, I think I can use this one to heal myself. He hasn't got any. Iger can use one to heal him up. I think Glory's got her own, and Glory's got 4 because she's the team medic, so she can use 1 on herself. Was it 5870 or 5780? 5780. It's 5870. Right, so now what we want to do. What we want to do is move everyone around so that we don't get grenaded to a pulp. Shot to a pulp. Right, let's move her over here. Let's put on burst fire. Ooh, that hit. Cheeky bastard. Okay, so if we just blast him at close range, get him to heal the 8 damage, and increase the aim. Let's go straight to Glory, just have her shoot him. And we'll reload the gun as well. And I'll wait for them to decide what they're going to do. Oh, they're going to throw a grenade. Ow, that was painful. I think what I want to do is move out of sort of the grenade range. I really want to try and drag them out more than I don't know why my magical aim is so bad. If we haste Iger up, switch to the shotgun, go the AP blast, do as much damage as possible, aim shot, so that's 1 more down. Just trying to get this guy out. There we go, we've got this now. So now we hit him in the side. Miss. Miss. Glory gets some aim accuracy as well. Reload. Fire again. Get 2 shots with Glory. There we go. That actually went much more effectively than the last fight we've had. Much more effective. So what are we getting? Schematic auto-injector hyper and an advanced medkit. That's going to be useful. Let's check this toilet, see if there's anyone in there who wants to give me something. Nope, just an empty toilet. I'd expect it to be if they've cleared stuff. That's not... Well, let's actually change the... Just realised I haven't changed the game description. It was Path of Exile, which we were streaming yesterday. 1989, so that unlocks the door. Okay, so this person's dead. Scene looks eerily familiar. The dead man is still jacked in and is onto a smouldering computer. His face contorted in a mask of pain. Blue smoke spills from his data jack, like Monica. And there's something else. The man's outline is wrong. It takes a moment for you to realise. The realisation to sink in. His back is bent at an impossible angle. Jesus. Looks like he convulsed hard enough to break his own spine. Is that even possible? Glory gestures at the twisted form on the carpet. And you tell me? Iger kneels beside the corpse, bending to peer at his face. Matches the description that Ultug gave us its green winters. She straightens, glancing back over the body before returning her attention to you. This is what happened to Monica. I suspect it would have. We jacked her out in time to prevent it. Too bad he didn't have a buddy to jack him out. Hell of a way to go. Yeah, I'm getting that. Iger takes another glance at the broken corpse, and you can see the uncertainty growing in her eyes. I've seen biofeedback deaths before. Never seen anything like this. Kneeling to inspect the body, you find smears of blood on the carpet under Winter's right arm. Moving the arm aside, you find a number written across the floor. 91612. Use your PDA to take a hollow pick of the number and the body and then step away. 91612. Hanging on the walls a large framed painting and unimaginative still life of some kitchen objects sitting on a table. Move the painting aside. There's nothing there. Oh. Hanging on a wall a large framed painting and it's an impressionist's landscape, inexpertly rendered in splotches of cheap acrylic. A nameplate in front. Haas Mountains 2011. Move aside. 91612. Inside the safe you find a bundle of old, wealth-worn media discs. The words "Watch Me" have been hastily written on the back of the topmost discs. We'll take all discs. As soon as you finish with the safe, nearby vid phone begins ringing. Hey there, Chief, don't hang up, I've got a proposition for you. Who are you and how do you know I was in this room? See the cameras in the corner of the room? Glancing up you notice a pair of security cameras. They're tiny things, their casings coloured to blend in with the dingy wallpaper, easy to miss if you didn't know to look for them. Oh, wow. Wave high, I'm on the other side of them. You've probably noticed that this building is under new management, right? And judging by the fresh corpses that I've seen strewn all over the hotel, I'm going to guess you don't like the new guys any better than I do. Well, I'd like to make you an offer. You help cover my escape, and I'll get you into the secure vault on the top floor. Belongs to the leader of the gang that used to run this place. Oh. Bit of a cold. Oh. Trust me, it's still secure. I've set up the security protocols myself. The last deck they brought in to take a crack at it came back out on a stretcher, and they haven't found too many volunteers since then. You're a deck of them. That'll be an understatement, chum. More accurate to say I'm the decker. In these parts at least, my handle in the Matrix is bliss. Maybe you've heard of me. Afraid not. So okay, I run in pretty rarefied circles. Tell me about the gang that used to run this hotel. They called themselves the Schwarzweißhausen. Maybe right. Again, Germans never learned German, never took it at school. Pretty much ran the Drogen Keeper until a few days ago. They weren't the pleasant bunch, but they were better than the jackasses we've got here now. Let's deal with a new gang. Terrible people, real bad guys, all of them. Look, I don't mean to rush you, but Can we discuss all of this later, you know, after we get out of this building full of murderous thugs? Why are you in the hotel and how do you have access to the security system? I was in the hotel when it got taken over and you guys decided to keep me on staff, I guess you could call it. They put me in charge of Matrix security. I may be one of the hardest deckers in Berlin, but a bullet in the head will kill me just as dead as anyone else. Given the circumstances, I didn't see how I could refuse. What's in the vault? Gear, money, you know, lots of good stuff. I'm going to need some specific examples if you want me to help. You don't know, do you? Well, no, I mean, I never actually seen what's in the vault, not personally. Look, buddy, I just set up the Matrix security for the thing. The old boss didn't let me set foot in the vault. He was a little paranoid, you know. But he was adamant that he wanted me to rig up some really killer ice. So there'll be something of value in there. So how about you want me to crack the vault or not? Yeah, where do I meet you? Room 505 on the penthouse floor. Come rendezvous with me there and I'll take you to the vault. Okay, so we've got another optional side quest to do. But I get the feeling it'd be a very good idea to go up there and grab him and grab the stuff. Just over here, buddy. Okay, so that's where we're going. Well, there's the vault. That's what looks like the vault anyway, vault doors. And knew you'd come. I've always been a good judge of character. Since we're meeting in person, I formally introduced myself. He nods his head and salutes. Blizz Decker, extraordinary services. Vault is just around the corner. Once we get there, I can unlock it with a few clicks on the keypad. Blitz offers you something between a smile and a smirk. Built it myself. Backdoor when I wrote the security system. Never hurts to be careful. Sound good. Let's go. Make sure we check out every room. Got to remember to go to the other floors as well. Advanced drone repair kit. That sounds good. As far as I know, if I remember when I last played this, so I've only literally done this mission before, there's a group of 3 down here. I think what I want to do is hit him, and I probably want to move out of the line of fire. Probably want to place him here in the medium cover and use that. Probably put Iger on sniper duty. Probably move Glory down. Probably move Blizz as well. Used aim shot as well. Should be fine. Oh, grenade. Ow. Oh, a stun grenade. Bastards. So I've got no way to hit anyone from there. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I don't mind that. Let's get rid of the shotgun goon if we can, because he's going to be the issue, I think. So shotgun guy's dead at least. submachine guns are just, wow, are extremely powerful. They look to be extremely powerful. Well, that went rather well. And here we go, tap tap tap. Done. Wait, what's that thing doing when I go and still take cover? Ow! Let's move everyone back a bit. As much damage as possible to this thing. Of course it missed. Oh, I'm dead. So, I think this is over now. Unless I can end this. So you don't really want him having cover bonuses if you can help it. I think it's a bit stupid that you get absolutely nailed from opening the door. Yep. Yeah, I know. Could have used Glory's one, but it's not like I've got to save. The save's not too far back.